Hey YouTube. So I wanted to give you an update, second video in this series about building a Type 23 model frigate that is going to be a rather large, kind of 2 meter long radio controlled version of this small ship that we're looking for here. This is just a smaller one that I'm using as a guide. As you might know from the last video, the one that I'm currently building is going to be considerably larger. So I did mention that I would show you the bits and pieces that came with the kit. This is a scratch built kit, but it did come with lots of the details. I've also been hard at work building some of the superstructure from these cutouts. So basically you get a large piece of paper that includes the shapes of all the pieces, and you're going to trace those out on top of some plastic sheeting, so that you can make the superstructure. So the superstructure that I've made so far is stuff that you can see here. I've got part of the bridge done. This is one of the details that actually you can buy. The Crichton gun. So this is a piece that I didn't need to make. That came with the kit. Vertical launch missile silo, the bridge. But this bit here has all been cut and stuck together. I'm also working on the center section. So far, we're working on this bridge section here. Also working on the center, the funnel stack section, and then I'm working on the hangar. So this is what you can see so far. You can see I've got the part in the middle section, the funnel stack section, and there are bits and pieces of the hangar lying around. So here's the back door of the hangar, bottom of the hangar, and pieces all over the place. Some more of the details that actually came with the kit that I didn't have to make are these complicated shapes for these funnels on top. So you can see that there's some little complicated shapes there. So that section is going to be built, well, already cut for me. So that's these. There's some smaller pieces on top of the funnel there, and that's these pieces. They're going to go on there. You can see that these radar deflectors here, or whatever they are, those circular pieces on the bridge roof and on the hangar deck, those are here. So I didn't need to make those. They came with the kit. The little dinghies that go on the side. So those are, you can see those are there on my other model. What else have I got here? So we've got all the doors. So 4-panel doors, more doors. I think these are like little, life raft pieces. I think it's the harpoon launcher. Still don't know what that is, but that's this system here. So I've got all the pieces to make that, and the larger auto machine guns on the side. That's these bits here. So they came pre-assembled. There's more radar domes in here. So the radar domes and the complicated mast pieces that we're going to need. So for this radar here, and then these radar domes, they came included bollards. So we've got some, you see some bollards on the fronts of the ship here, there and there. So those are these little bollards. What else have we got? Storage containers. What is that? Radar, 1008 radar. Not quite sure what that is. Whip antennas. So these things here are going to be, I believe, these little square bits here. An EW sensor. I believe this is actually mounted to the front of the bridge. So I think it's that. On the, let's zoom in there. A little thing on the front of the bridge. Hopefully that's what that is. Not 100% sure. This winch system. So we've got some winches here. So where are they? There's 2 winches down there. So we've got those little fiddly pieces taken care of. And then More antennas. Little pieces to hold the life rafts in place. So I'm glad I don't have to cut those. They actually look like they're cut from wood. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So those are all the pieces that I have to put together. The one last thing that I have made some progress on is cutting the hull. So these holes were not there. Cut holes for the rudder. I think I showed you that last time. But I've also been working on putting the prop shafts in. Needed to actually get a longer drill bit for that because it wasn't possible to use a regular length drill bit because the drill would just start rubbing against the hole here. So in order to actually get them in at a steep enough angle, I had to go and buy myself a new drill bit. But that's working out okay. I'm gonna have to clean up the holes here. The drill bit is slightly too big, and as you would expect, this is fiberglass, so it kind of shattered in a few places, but we'll smooth that out and put those in. Getting these things to fit in here is going to be a bit of a job because it doesn't really show you how long these are supposed to be. You kind of have to figure that out, and then of course they don't really fit into these holes that I've cut too well, but we'll sort that out. So we're making some progress there. Yep, so that's about it. Obviously still a lot more to do, but I will post another video when I've made some more progress. Okay, hopefully that's helpful.